Hi everybody, I'm Max Mills. I'm Brittany Mills' husband from The Princess and the Cowboys. We're here at Colonial Building Supply, which is an Ace Hardware store. And today is the first of our many series that we're going to talk about building materials, home building stuff. And today we're going to talk about woods and different types of wood. Natural wood, processed wood, and we're going to talk about structural wood and what they're used for a little bit about to give you guys some more knowledge. So let's go on inside. Right now we're going to be talking about natural woods. So right here you see before me are some different types of natural woods. Different types of natural wood. Now there's different types of wood and they all look very kind of similar. So right that you see before me is you've got right here, this is natural wood that I'm pointing at. This is knotty alder. The reason why they call it knotty alder, let me see if I can show you, is right here because of this knot. It's not very clear. Most of you can get knotty alder and just plain alder and you don't have these knots. So it looks like this, but this is your alder. And then you have over here, this is poplar and they have oak. So oak is right here. If you can see, this is just a oak everybody used to go. Now these are your natural woods. There's a lot more different types of natural woods that you have, but these are kind of one of your most three common natural woods you can get, and different types. You've got maple, cherry, you've got all sorts of different ones you can use. Now what these ones are used for is non-structural things. So for example, the trim work that you put around your house, the pretty stuff is what I like to call it. The things that decorate your home that make it look nice, your cabinet works. A lot of your cabinets are different types of woods that they stain them to different colors. So it's the stuff you're going to see with your natural eye. Now the next, what we want to show you is the structural wood that you see that you don't see. This is the bare framing that we call it. This is the wood that you don't see after you sheetrock and stuff. Now what we're showing you right now is all the structural woods. So as you can see, we've got them laid out here. They're different types. Now what they call this one is a 2x12. This is what they come in all different shapes. They range from a 2x12. You've got these are 2x8s. You've got a 2x4 right here. This is 2x6. Then you've got your 2x4. Right here's our 2x4. So you've got different types of wood. Now they're all used for various different types of your structural part. This is what holds your house together. This is the framing. This is a 2x4. They call it a stud. You know, it takes a stud to build a house. This is what they call the stud. Anyways, so you've got this. These are all your different types of wood. This is what they call pressure treated or treated lumber. Now if you look at this right here, we're going to show it to you. They put this in a chemical. Now these are used, this is kind of a cool wood that they put on, if it's anything that's going to touch the concrete or necessarily anything that's going to be soil, this helps it so it doesn't rot. So this is wood that sits down in case it has water moisture, it helps. So this is good to know if you're ever going to do like an outside project or something. This is pressure treated that you're going to want to get. But this is a 2x8 that you have here. So these are your different types of structural woods. They come in they're used for different types of things. Your 2x12s can be used for beams. And so it all depends on what you're going to need it for. But these are fun blocks that you could use for crafts and stuff, or different types of things that you can use a 2x4. They're cheap. It depends on. But if you're ever looking for anything in the lumber store, this kind of gives you a basic knowledge of what you're looking for. Is, you know, what you see before you is what we call processed wood. So these pieces right here are called MDF, which is short for medium density fiberboard. Okay, what it is what they do is they take sawdust, they glue it together, and they compress it, and it makes this wood. This is what we use in a lot of material for your trim work. Now the trim work, like we discussed earlier, you can use natural woods, but it's a little more expensive. So right here is a piece of trim work, okay? This is a piece of MDF, but it's been molded to be, this is a trim piece that you'd put around your doors or your windows, okay? So this is another piece. This is called particle board. This particle board is used for a lot of your shelving. This is another material that's been used for glue. You compress it with all your sawdust and stuff. This is what we use for a lot of your shelving. See, it's got a rounded edge. It comes in different lengths and sizes. Okay. What you see are different types of trim pieces that are made out of MDF. Now, Now, right here is what we talked about, your natural wood. Okay, this is the difference. You got the natural look. You can stain them different colors, but this is MDF. This is what most people put their homes because it's a lot cheaper, but it still looks nice. Okay, one thing I wanted to mention was this MDF. This is a great material for everyday projects that you want to use to make decorations with. The reason why I like it so much is it's easy to cut with, it's easy to sand, it's easy to paint, whereas natural woods or other woods are a little bit harder to cut. They take a little bit more time to sand and stuff. MDF is just a good material. Just remember, don't get it wet, because if you get it wet, it's going to destroy it. So this is a good material. One thing that I wanted to mention too is when you're there, you can get it cut there at the lumber store. They're always willing to help you if you need it cut it at lengths. If you don't have a saw there, they're willing to help you cut it. So just remember that they're there to help you. We end this episode and we hope you guys learned a little bit more about different types of wood. As we end this, we ask you guys to leave comments, ask questions, and we'll try to respond to them. And hopefully you guys can learn more and be do-it-yourself people as well. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time.